We are forever elsewhere. That's a quote by Shelley Tuchel. I think the book is A Lost Art of Conversation. We are forever elsewhere. And she says in it that conversation, if you are sitting with a friend and you're having coffee and your mobile phone is on the table, it's not switched on, you're not scrolling, but the conversation will stay shallow because there is a sense that at any moment it'll ring, a notification will ping, or you'll just reach out and pick up the phone, check the WhatsApp, check Facebook, whatever it is. And as a result, they know not to open up and to get into anything that's going to have any depth in it because at any moment it'll be disrupted. So they say even if the phone isn't on the table, but it is a little bit to the side, but in your periphery vision, also people won't pick it up. I've been kind of a little fascinated with some of the research now on phones. I've been interested in it for a while, but now it's sort of come to the fore. It's been kind of established pretty good. One of the things a researcher called Harris says that three companies, Google, Facebook, and Apple, have brought about a global collapse of the attention that people can give, so that there is almost no attention remaining for anything except our screens. So they say data is the new oil, that our data, that it can be scraped from our phones, from our Amazon purchases, from our social media, from all sorts of places. And it is sold on, it's packed, it is sent on to advertisers and sold. But they say also attention is the new oil. These are the two things that are sold. One is our data, but second, we have to be on the screens. Nobody will buy advertising if you are not on the screen. So they need you on the screen for as long as they can, for as much time as possible, scrolling endless, bottomless feeds and reels and whatever it is, as long as you are on screen. So it's resulted in a distraction and a fragmentation of the attention. So there's some people like her book, The Lost Art of Conversation, is obviously about regaining it. And actually, I haven't read it, but I can speak maybe on other things that I have. One of them is somebody talks about a thing called incarnation listening. It's just a kind of a way of saying it, and saying your full presence, your incarnation, your full bodily presence, that you are giving eye contact, your body language is there, you're kind of got the little signals that are normally healthy in one-to-one conversation. And these, so another thing that has changed in the online communication is that it is generally what they call asynchronous, meaning that it doesn't happen at the same time. For example, even this video, here's a video, you look at it, if anyone comments, they comment, and their comment can happen hours later, weeks later. You can send a WhatsApp message, you may get a reply immediately. There could be a 3-second lag, there could be a 3-minute lag, there could be a 3-day lag, and same with emails. So there's no kind of normal cues of eye contact, body language, facial expression, you know, verbal cues at all that are given. So it really changes the nature of the conversation and the idea of being present. So maybe we'll just say a couple of things on that, and one of it is this is the nature of God, His presence, a very present help in time of need. But one of the things is people have even lost is the ability to be present with themselves. We are forever elsewhere. We are distracted continually. And this kind of thing that they call just to be grounded, use a few biblical terms, to be rooted and grounded in Christ, rooted and grounded in love, rooted and grounded in yourself. So a lot of the old disciplines that were there, spiritual disciplines, were to be grounded. They would use a term like centered, to be centered. And another one they used was to be gathered, because of the sense of always being distracted. So one of the ways that they primarily did that was, one was silence and solitude, an ability to sit quiet, be kind of grounded in yourself, and then also in the presence of God. And that grounding kind of gave you something, a knowledge of yourself, a sense of yourself that you could bring to the conversation or bring into the other situations. I think that's all I really want to say about it. Yeah, okay. You guys have a good day. Bye bye.